on the screen what you're supposed to fill in that box. David, did you turn homework in?
Yes.
Okay. Ethan, where's your homework? Leland, where's your homework? Yes. Thank you. Okay, it tells you 90 degrees on the card, so you're going to draw a 90-degree angle and label it.
I didn't finish it.
Okay, hold it, please. It's not on there. It's telling you the box is for D. It tells you to draw a 90-degree angle. Then it gives you a circle on your paper, and you're supposed to label it X, Y, Z. Did you take it? You got it yesterday to take home. So did you bring it back? Okay, you'll need to check the other class. Sit down and get busy. You're just wasting time. Alright, let's go ahead and start talking about this so we can get working on our projects. On figure 1, A says name the decimal point for N in the figure. Madeline, what would you name that decimal point?
0.6.
0.6 is correct. What is it counting by on the number line? Raised hand. On the number line, what are we counting by? Emerson?
Tens?
Not tens.
How is it 0.6?
I don't see whole numbers. Tyler?
Oh.
Tens. Very good. Okay, B, on your paper you have an empty box. That's where the decimal goes. It tells you on the card decimal. Okay, decimal shows the distance that is shaded on figure 2. What decimal distance is shaded? What decimal distance is shaded? David?
400.
4 hundredths is correct. How would I write that as a decimal?
0.04.
Yes, sir. 0.04. This area is shaded here, so it ends at 0.04. Okay, C. What is the measure of angle CAD? So I want to know this part here. How would I figure that out? Hannah?
90 minus 45.
Okay, why 90 minus 45?
Because DAB, that's 90 degrees, and CAV, that's 45, and you subtract those to get the missing.
Yes. So you're given the total for angle ABD, or DAB as she said, and you know a part. You want to know the other part. If I know the total and I'm given a part, I subtract. So 90 minus 45 would give me 45
degrees.
degrees. Make sure you have degrees. Okay, for D, D had 90 in the box on the card, so you were supposed to put the 90 on your paper. Then they gave you a circle with a vertex of Y. So you were supposed to draw a 90-degree angle. Okay, so 90 degrees, any direction you did it. You just had to label your two rays, so this would be X, Y, Z. And how can I show that it is truly a 90-degree angle? Hey, Mariah?
You can make a square in the corner.
Make a square in the corner, so go ahead and do that. On E, you were asked to find the sum or difference. So on today's problem, were we supposed to find the sum or find the difference?
Find the difference.
Find the difference. And what did you get as your answer, class?
164.
164 is what you should have. 164. Can you do 0 minus 6?
No.
So you go to your 0. Can you borrow from that 0?
No.
So you go to your 3 and it becomes a 2. This becomes a
10.
10. But that doesn't help me here, so what do?
9.
This becomes a 9. This becomes a
10.
10 minus 6.
4.
9 minus 3.
6.
2 minus 1.
1.
164. Put it up and you need your salmon paper in front of you in 5. In 4. If you were not here yesterday, raise your hand in 3. You should be done in 3, Sarah. 3. In 2. And 1. Okay, today we, because of the snow day, are short on time. So we've got to book it. I'm going to quickly review a couple things with you, and then you're going to get the rest of the period to work on your presentations. Okay, just a reminder, yesterday we watched our video that Central Office made for us with the challenge. What's our challenge?
To try to teach kids a review for your STAR.
Help kids review for the STAR test. They liked your scores, they think you know your stuff, so they want you to prove it by making some review videos for other students in the school district. Pretty cool stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm sure I've heard some of you already talking about, you've got some good things in your back pocket that you're going to show us in your presentations. So let's talk about your timeline. Today you have approximately 40 minutes to work. You'll have 1 hour and 5 minutes tomorrow, and then on Wednesday you'll get about 20 minutes to finalize everything before we record. Okay? You, for recording, are going to be recording in front of your homeroom class. Okay? You may use this area up here. Some people wanted to know if they could use the smartboard in their presentation. Yes, you may. If you want to go out in the hall and do it in the hall, that's fine too.
We can use students, right?
Okay, good question. Some people have asked if we can use our classmates, like if you're doing a game show or something, if you can call students out of the audience. Yes, you may do that. But remember that the goal of your video is to teach your concept. So when you ask a student in the class, you're running the risk that they may not know the answer that you need them to know, okay? And they may not say it the way you want them to say it. So my suggestion is to use your group members first. Remember that you have to have everybody featured in your presentation. So maybe if you're in your game show, you use the people in your group as your people from the audience. They're not really people from the audience, they're people in your group, but you call them out of the audience. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Today you are going to receive a green paper in your group. Okay? This is your checklist. These items have to be on your poster and they have to be in your presentation. Okay? Remember your requirements are also on this paper. So for your poster, people were working on their poster today. Your poster board, I've got it, but this is going to be for your final copy. You've got to do a rough draft first and get it approved, okay? So kind of if you're trying to think through what you should get done in the class time you have today, I would suggest that you get, Ryan, eyes here. I would suggest that you get your rough draft completely finished and get it approved by me before you move on. Okay? I know you want to start thinking through the presentation, but the poster has got to be done first. You've got to use it in your presentation. So you're going to get a piece of white paper today. Okay? This is for your rough draft. On your white paper, you're going to draw out your entire poster. The words, the pictures, any of your creative elements that you're going to do, they have to be on this paper. Okay? I'll come over, I'll check it, and then you can start working on your presentation. Now, can you be talking about ideas for your presentation while you're working on this?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Use your time wisely, okay? So a couple examples. Actually, first, my Smart Notebook yesterday, I lost all your groups. So I have no idea who's in what group. So I'm going to start over here. When I call your name, if you will tell me what group you're in and who else is with you. Amariah.
Division.
And who else is in your group?
Leland and Carly.
Leland and Carly. Okay. Shakai.
Decimals and fractions.
And who's in your group?
Madeline, Ryan, and Sarah.
Sarah, okay. Ethan, who's in your group? What group?
Understanding fractions.
Okay.
Joseph and Macy.
Joseph and who?
Macy.
Oh, Macy. And Tyler?
Perimeter and area.
Okay.
And then Hannah, Emerson, and Solely.
Hannah, Emerson, and Solely. Miles?
Multiplication.
Okay.
Matthew, David, and Justin.
Matthew, David, and Tristan. Okay. So, I'm going to go through what you need to include on your poster. Now remember, these are the requirements that Central Office has given us, okay? So they have to be on there. I cannot give them your videos if they do not fit the criteria. Understood? So like in the multiplication group, they are asking that you include on your poster and in your presentation how to solve multiplication problems using the standard algorithm, distributive property, and partial products, okay? Remember, distributive property is expanded form, and then partial products is where we use our boxes, and we break up the numbers. Okay, you also have to include multiplying money. You have to show 4-digit by 1-digit multiplication, and you have to show 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. Okay? You also have to show multiplying in multiples of 10. So like 600 times 20. Well, I don't know what 600 times 20 is, but I know 6 times 2, and then add my zeros, right? And you have to include keywords. Every single one of these, you have to include keywords. So like, if I'm reading a multiplication problem, what are things I'm looking for? Okay? Those need to be on your poster. So when you're going through your poster today, use this as a guide. Check it off. Division people, raise your hand for division. Okay, I'm talking to you. You have to include models for division. So remember, that's where we show our array and we group it to show how we find the quotient. Okay, you got to model the division. You have to show the steps for long division and explain how to solve a problem using long division. You have to model checking with multiplication. So show what you do with your long division problem to check it with multiplication. And you have to include keywords. Okay? Perimeter and area people, raise your hands. You have to include formulas and a visual of both measurements. So some sort of picture or something that shows what the difference is with perimeter and area. Okay? You have to include keywords for both measurements. So what are some things you'll see in problems that have to do with perimeter and area? You need to have some visual representations of perimeter and area, and you need to include irregular perimeter and area. How do I solve perimeter and area for an object that's not a square or a rectangle? Okay. Decimals and fractions. Okay. You are going to be showing equivalent decimals and fractions. So you've got to show me like 1.7 is equal to 1 7/10 as a fraction.
Oh.
Okay, you've got to show me the base 10 models. So where you have your flats or your flats that are broken into longs or units and you shade in the colors. Remember we did that on our foldable? And you have to show me a place value chart. So you're going to show me the ones place, the decimal place, the tenths, and hundreds. Yes, ma'am? Yes. You may use any notes or resources to help you complete this task. Yes, ma'am?
Are we, for our final copy, are we allowed to cut?
You can cut, you can put three-dimensional objects on it, any creative element you want. Yes, ma'am?
How long do you have for you?
5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, can you put
5 minutes for what again?
5 minutes
Your
is all.
presentation. Okay, I'll get to those in just a second.
Instead of a rep.
Understanding fractions. Who are my understanding fractions people? Okay, you have to show comparing fractions by finding a common denominator. So remember your skip counting, what you do to the bottom?
To the top.
Okay, you have to show how to determine equivalence, like if the fractions are equal. Okay, you need to also show adding and subtracting fractions and mixed number fractions. So you can show that with the numbers or with models, explain how it's done. Okay? All right. I will come by and answer individual questions that you have. But remember that those things need to be on your poster. You have to have a catchy phrase. Something about whatever your topic is. Okay? That makes you think, oh yeah, this is fractions. Oh yeah, this is perimeter. Okay?
Oh yeah, this is Oh my god.
Okay, hands in the air.
Hands in the air.
Okay, let's talk presentation for 1 minute. Everybody's presentation is going to be no longer than 5 minutes, okay? Remember, your poster has to be in your presentation. So some of the groups have been coming up with like interactive things that they can put on their poster where they use it in their presentation or as part of their game show or whatever. That's fine. Raise hand, hold on, I'll get to you. You also have to submit a script, okay? For all of these, you have to submit a script. So you don't just get up here and start doing your game show. It is completely scripted out. You don't just get up here and start singing your rap. It's got to be completely done ahead of time. Your lyrics are written down, you've practiced it, and I've seen it, you've turned it in. Understood?
Understood.
All right, I'll take questions, then we're going to get started. Shakai?
Can you do a drama?
Yes, you may do a drama, but it can't be longer than 5 minutes. Okay, that's a play, yes. Emerson?
Are we allowed to have props like bring
Yes.
can you like bring things?
Okay, that's a great question. Can you bring props or can you dress up? Some people have asked. Absolutely. The more creative you want to do it, the better. But remember, your grade and what Mr. Vasquez is looking for is the content within the video. Are you teaching the concept? Okay, so he's going to like seeing your cute outfits, but he wants to see that you're really teaching that math. Understood?
Understood.
Okay. Any other questions?
No, which is
Let's get started.
I'm ready.
Okay. Multiplication, you're at table A. Division, table Y. Perimeter and area, table R. Understanding fractions is at table S, and fractions and decimals is at table E.
I'm sitting right here.
I guess I'll sit right here.
Hey, Carly, should I bring my smoke? I'm ready.
I was thinking a commercial.
There you go.
We're not doing
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I'll take the guitar.
I don't think
Stuff.
We're gonna do a trick.
So it's not a song.
Yeah.
Because like we could be like, oh, it's you know the best kind of thing.
Okay, maybe like
What if we can do
Like breaking news.
What if we did What if we did like newscasts and we're all like saying that equivalent are trying to go
How about we do commercials so so we're not doing a speech, are we doing a play?
We can maybe we might do a play, yes. We can even do
a commercial, so I mean this is how
Division steps in, okay?
Yeah.
And we'll cut it off a little. And then put division right there. And then, because we're supposed to do one of those, like, things that you can put division in. Division. Oh, yeah, D. And then put that right there, but.
So the D right here?
No, D right there. And then just put the letters. And we put division. That wouldn't make any sense. Okay, now here we can do
So we just have to
multiplying money up to 4-digit by 1-digit, 2-digit by 2-digit, multiplying and
multiples of 10.
I think that cartoon is a good idea. I like the cartoon. What do y'all think? I think cartoon. It's much more easier to see. Let's have 3 cats. I think the cartoon was a good one.
What happened to your game show idea?
We can do like,
I don't know.
Chase them around.
That's what I was thinking. Like there could cartoon we need this, which is just random. And then one perimeter area and irregular.
I thought it
Good idea.
would be like ours could be the cartoon one. If we did that, we could like have a mission where we have to find out this guy's backyard area, area for the backyard for our person. We could cut a hole and make it look like the like TV where they're telling them the mission, and then we have to go find out the area, the perimeter of
Okay.
his backyard.
So it sounds like y'all have some really good ideas. So you just need to kind of come up, bring them together, decide on one, and then get started on your poster. Okay?
Raise your hand for game. I like any show.
Probably like this. Well, today.
yeah, but how do we,
It won't be fun if we don't. Do that.
we should do your
The best thing to buy. Really? No. Will that be good?
I like that.
How to make
That's
one.
cute.
Yeah. Fractions. Get them today. Only $10.
Yeah, but we have to do the math.
Look, it's like you're only 10 base. We might do it. I feel like we should. It's like we just try to make you confused and then you're like, okay, what if we, okay, wait, let's not bet. If we're gonna do a commercial, then we should probably like show it and you're gonna like get whatever.
Where does it make sense? Because there has to be a show going on, and then this goes back to a show. Every commercial goes 5 minutes. That's all we have. I like like this, and then we'll teach them the math.
I mean, I would show them more than that.
That's it. They don't learn anything. I'm getting. Well, this is still teaching something. Like what? Like base 10 blocks. Oh, base 10 blocks. And on the next that's on there. What do you want to do? Just say it. Done? No. Say it on the left. No.
Okay.
I don't think you get anything.
Correct?
They have to be the same.
Okay, I already said what each of you do in the contract. So,
Well, we're not done.
what if we did a newscast? It's like,
Okay, wait.
It's like,
What if we did do the newscast right? And it's like we're saying the sun
now
is
you
like
act out.
Tell me your idea of how we can teach them that.
Tell me your idea first.
Okay.
That we're
Let's all share ideas. Okay, wait. Let's all share ideas.
Oh yeah.
About how we're gonna do.
Teach them about.
Okay. Ryan.
So
We're gonna share ideas. I'm gonna share how they think of your. Okay, stop one. Okay, I'm trying to talk here.
First, you may use your. I'm
gonna talk in your face.
Poster. So when one
Can I please talk?
how they use them.
Guys, Madeline's literally staying silent. Can she get something out of this? Please.
Your posters are like.
Okay, right. Okay, y'all good for wasting our time. Let's share ideas, and you share an idea. Okay? He's gonna show us your headquarters. Okay. Look. Wait.
Read it. So then you guys start up on the smart and then class is almost over.
We haven't even started because y'all guys are fighting. No, it's both of you. It's both pictures of you. What if we actually do game show? Like, some people can act a little funny walking out there. Do a little football. How would you get ready to incorporate that for sure? This guy, Chikai, let her talk. Because that's her idea. That doesn't mean we have to do it. She does. She actually agreed on me doing that. You're just going to ask what you want for nothing? What do you think?
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're not going to talk about what we're going to do anymore. We're going to work on our poster because we're supposed to have this done today, okay? So I want your rough draft for your poster done. It doesn't matter what you're doing for your presentation to do your poster. Your poster has to cover these things and it has to be, follow these criteria. Got it? Work all together. Okay. Alright, for your poster, I actually have to be on your stuff. Okay? This is how you're going to do your poster. So how much you should have is a money that you get, like those very correct. I have more than one. If you want to make it I'll do one. But it doesn't have to. It's something that's going to go in the wall, in the hall. Okay, just come on. I Wait, I have an idea. What? I actually just came out with this. What do we actually do on the news? The fraction part. Sarah. So excited out there. Okay, one thing real quick that I want to make sure you understand. Right now your priority is your poster. Okay, I know this class is super pumped up about the presentations, but we need the posters done today. Okay, your rough draft. It doesn't have to be finished, but it needs to be pretty much thought through so that you can start your final tomorrow. On your poster, don't get too overwhelmed with that. That does not need to be fun and engaging. I mean, it'd be awesome if it is. But this is your informational piece that goes in the hall that fourth graders could walk by at their school and go, oh, that's how you understand fractions. Oh, that's how you find perimeter. Okay, it's informational. It's like an anchor chart, okay? The presentation is where you're going to get creative. Videos? Understood?
Are they going to be like watching videos, or is it
both watching videos?
Okay, wait, what about internet?
That's looking good.
No, we can put the name of the show right here. How many parts of the whole have we can draw like a circle. That's what I was going to do. Right. We can put it one piece. I was going to say,
you want Velcro? I have Velcro. You don't need to go buy it. Okay? I'll give you some Velcro for that. And what we'll do, what I would say, we'll get you some butcher paper, and you can stick it on the butcher paper and kind of make your little show from that. You gonna give you a cash prize? Very creative. Okay, so let me ask you this. So you're going to assign them division problems, and then they're going to have to work through them. Okay. Exactly. That's a great idea. Okay, awesome. Love it. Okay, and then also keep in mind you can use each other. So you can use each other as candidates on the show, so that you're solving it the way that you have modeled on your chart. Got it? You need to be able to do it probably about 30 seconds because you've got. But baby, you know the questions. You're making the questions and you're solving them ahead of time, so you're not going to stand there and not know what you're doing. lot of fun and when the other thing to keep in mind is when you're presenting this, you already know the question pattern, okay? So like 242 divided by 2. Say that's what it is.
Can we just like go ahead and write the question down there?
Sure. Like when you do it on the game show, when you're actually presenting, you're like, well, I want da-da-da-da for this amount. So you're going to pull it off, and then you're going to read the questions. Divide 242 divided by 2 and add a picture and check it by whoever is the person that's solving the problem is just like a person. So I know when I'm doing combinations, I need to do this. You're going to talk us through the steps of that. Yes. Okay, and that's going to be on your
So section 1 division, we put, okay, so doing our it's all I think we got place value. We're just going to be anything.
Okay, so decimals, I like that you brought place value up because when you're talking about decimals, remember, where's
Also, we need to
who's somebody who has their foldable? The pink one.
Wait, I have it. This is supposed to be our
And on this, let's take out half the units. It doesn't have to be how many you're used. It's just simply parts of a whole. Okay? So look, where we did. Place value here. Okay. Did we write on this side? These are our. All of these kind of numbers are what kind of numbers? Whole numbers. What do we say these are? They are, but what does that mean? They're not whole numbers, they're not halves. Halves an example.
Wait, I'll make
Okay, remember, it's the same thing as fractions. That's why they're equivalent. Because they are parts. Okay? Parts of whole numbers.
I missed that. We're using certain things.
Go.
We can use them.
Okay. Now this is my fraction. 2/4 the fraction is equal to a fraction of half. But that's not equal to 2. What does this decimal tell me?
Yeah, it's stuck. Who was Okay, we need to
Use your foldable, please. You guys
it has to be something. Ours is totally lame. These are math pack. How do you write that's what it says? These are flat. No, it's not. What is this? Oh, it's from the
Country phrase to help kids remember to understand fractions. Well, treat them. Well, you better try a little harder. That's not going to work. Understanding fractions. What's something when you think of fractions? What do you think of? I mean, is that something that fractions? What is that?
Are those scissors? Let's test the paint. Test the paint.
What do we draw?
Okay, let's look at it. Make your phone. Here, I'll make some one. Do we all
Use your foldable. Use your foldable. The pink one that we made.
Is that all we need? We need a bigger phone. We need a bigger one. Like I know. We're gonna use green.
This.
What does I don't like to write this. What does
No, it's not. It's times. I don't know what 200 times I can add. Okay, so it's half, so it would be 5. Then I can add 2 times 2. And then number in Sharpie. So then you would add these all together.
What does blue and yellow make? Blue and yellow make green. What? On the bill. You looked at it.
Robert, you served.
He was looking at mine. See to the brush. Push it. I said you did you. I did not look at you. Hey, did you came out here and said Justin That's why I take one. And then do a bigger poster. Okay, you make a serious minimum. No, you're not. Right now, you're gonna work with your project, like I said. What's the word? What's the word? Yeah. It's put to buy. You don't need that. Oh, he's gonna be the writer. I'm not the I'm writer. Wait, I'm doing the voice of the iPhone. Why didn't you keep on me to go base? That's why I'm doing the we need base tonight. Wait, let me see the way I do first.
Adding fractions with common weighted
I don't like that we don't need a flip. Okay, then you do this part that's pizza. And right here, yeah, sure. You can show them like either the wait, that's I think there's a thing now. One of them this is one tongue twister.
They don't come up or what? Maybe third grade.
Maybe
What do they not understand?
That's why we're making.
but how's it? I'll do it. What's great? You do.
Okay. So your time, you've got about 15 minutes. I want to have this finished. So I need
For the blue star. Captain, what's that called? Captain Angleman. I'm Captain Angleman. Base is there. With the blue marker.
We can shade in like.
I know how to do that.
Yeah, sure.
It's Sharpie.
pencil, you're done. So your place values is just doing industrial. I don't need all this.
I don't have it with me. Circle that to show you. And we can use it. How do I'll be one Canadian there. You think it'll stay like this? I'll be checking with multiplication.
It may be easier to just do that part. You can do it, yeah. That won't be on your poster. The poster looks separate.
What the?
Before after school. Before
Now it's 10.
Okay, you have 10 minutes left in class today.
And then so guys, where's our poster at? Right here. Wait, what do we? I wrote it upside down. Here, you start doing that. Oh, do the 10. This is 10. We have on Andy saying, how are we gonna what? Well, what do we have to do? The 10. The 10 spot.
Well, but do you have what 10's modeled? That's not a 10. What is it?
100.
Okay, so you can't do 10 if it doesn't model it.
I mean, we'll have more space to do it. I mean, I'll be
On the other spot.
Yeah. And then she turns off the oh, she's gonna write it next time. Do you think there's 2 hands there? Do you think there's 2 in it? And then we're gonna show what's this now? Wait, don't put the, what is it? Yeah, don't put the honey one in there. That's I'll oh, I can start right now. We have 4 minutes.
You need to show me a model. Go. 1 1/2. What does that look like?
Maybe we're gonna look at it like that. Yeah, the eye right up there. Someone see it down there. Okay, now you're also with no, you can still do wait, do like this though. Yeah, that was 1/10 that she just did a while ago. If it was a whole 10, then it would be 10/10. No, that would be 1/100. This is no color. No, we have to do 1 whole 10 block. A whole block is 10/10. I know. Are you thinking of doing 10/10? Yes. Out of 100, out of 10 of those long sticks. I know, but she's doing 1/10 to show them. And maybe
You need to show your writing first. Then I come over here and I do this.
And I was like 10 of the whole 10, that would be 110. You're doing 100.
I want you to explain.
That's 100. You have to do one whole. Yeah, you have to do one whole out of 100. Out of
Breaking it up to 100. We call that quarters.
yes. That's how you show the 110.
You're breaking your number into three and adding parts together. So like write that. Partial product. But they break the number and adding parts together. Partial. Looks good. You do your touchy phrase. You start explaining your
Out of 10. Out of 10 whole blocks.
What do I do? Steps still on division. No, I need to make 2 Is that a 100 that you're
Yeah, it's a,
I thought it was steps when you want division. So when I get I need to add it. You get it bigger.
let me show you.
Let's put 1.
Okay, hands in the air. Alright, so you have about 4 minutes. In the next 4 minutes, what needs to happen? I've only got one group in here who has finished their rough draft, okay? We're going to have to work through this a little bit more swiftly tomorrow. I need you to have decided what you're going to do for your presentation. I'm going to come by and ask each group. You have to have something decided on. You're snapping your pencil. Stop. You have to decide, are you doing a play? Are you doing a commercial? Are you doing a song? What are you doing? Okay, and then on your posters, I want them pretty much finished. Understood? Okay. 4 minutes.
Show her the word.
What are you doing for your presentation? Oh, that. It's called what? Oh, math path. Okay. What are y'all doing?
Like we're gonna pretend like she's confused and we're gonna like show her on the newscast.
Yes, I will show you.
That's perfect. So you're gonna model those. She's asking you a question and you're gonna explain.
You would use
But there's 3 of us. She's gonna ask all 3 of you to teach her something about taxes.
You told me about baseball.
Yeah, you're gonna model it, and you can have them watch it. Or showing them how to do it. You're gonna have your poster. I can also use real quick basic blocks, so you can model for her with the place guide.
We could use real life things so that they could see.
Okay, so be thinking on that. Good. You're on the right track.
Goodbye.
Okay, so we got enough.
It's like a newscast. Get very good. You'll have and I will say, okay, we will use these for our titles. Right. When you show someone and we can say how many hands are out of the podcast. Say 1 tip. We have 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes. Okay, no, we're talking about it. I know we could get like cardboard. I can go buy at Walmart like one person. Like I'll do the origami stuff and make the but someone needs to get like those styrofoam balls so I can put the paper around it. And
Okay, hands in the air. Hands. When I say go, all group members' names need to be on your green sheet. Your green sheet, your salmon sheet, and your rough draft need to be in your math folder. So pick a person to hold on to that stuff and clean up your area. Go.
clean up Alexander's Wednesday. No, what am I doing? I don't get it. Nailed it.
You're cleaned up and back in your seats in 10, 9, clean up in 5.
Don't you dare throw it. I did throw it. I can't afford it.
Ready to rotate in 4.
Where's my chair? Right there.
3. There's a green sheet and a salmon sheet over here, and the names are not on the green sheet. It goes with your stuff. 2 and 1. Table Y, you may line up. Table R, you may line up. Table E, line up. Joseph, pick up that.
Who is this? Just a guy who played Minecraft for 3 hours and 10 minutes. Ethan, that's y'all.
Ethan, you have something you need to take care of.
Adding fractions.
Oh, Kai, you're in the y'all may rotate. Table A, come on.
Do you like it? I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Minecraft is like a boring.
Sully, will you pick that paper up, please?
Minecraft, why are you doing?